When Israel pulled some 8,000 Israelis out of the Gaza Strip in 2005, leaders did so with good intentions and hoped for positive results.
We believed in peace, and we worked for peace.
Adele Raymer lives on Kibbutz Nirim next to the border fence with Gaza. She helped Gazans for years, hoping to achieve the dream. That changed after October 7th.
For years, the Gazans, the world have been saying that they live in an open-air prison. So if it was such an open-air prison, how did they get all of the cement in to build tunnels? How did they get all of the weaponry that they came over here with? The tactical weapons, the flak jackets, the helmets, the Kalashnikovs. How does that get into an open-air prison?
She explains how it happened.
Unfortunately, the money that came in, instead of going to the people that needed the money, the Gazan people who deserved the money, who needed the money for food, to fix their houses, to build new houses and schools, all of that money was invested in warfare and invested in tunnels where our people are being kept now.
In 2022, Raymer told CBN News what it was like to live under constant threat.
From the moment we hear the red alert, we have between 0 to 10 seconds before we hear the explosion of the rocket. And that's the amount of time that we have to get to someplace safe.
Each home near the Gaza border and all those built across Israel since the early 90s include a bomb shelter. Then again, rockets aren't the only weapon Hamas uses to attack border communities.
There's a whole web of tunnels under our feet. And imagine being in New York and a terrorist popping up from a sewer all of a sudden and spraying the people all around with machine gun fire.
Even before that, the United Nations knew about the situation. 10 years ago, the IDF showed then UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon the evidence.
I was shocked and alarmed by this underground tunnel, which had been used for penetration for terrorist purpose. I have been repeatedly condemning this rocket attacks by Hamas from the air.
While visiting Kibbutz Nirim, he met the family of Daniel Traeger, a 4-year-old killed in a Hamas mortar attack. Recently, at the fence where Hamas terrorists broke through to enter her community, Raymer reflected on life before 2005.
I used to go into a car on a Saturday and drive out to the beach, go to the open-air market in Gaza, and Gazans used to come over here and work. I spoke to a Gazan who worked on my kitchen 20 years ago. And I asked him, it must be hard because you have to get up really early in the morning to cross over and do the security checks. He said, yeah, but at least I can put food on my table and clothe my children.
She recalled that conversation while trapped in her bomb shelter on October 7th.
And as I was sitting in the safe room with my son holding down that handle, I was wondering to myself, where are all the good Gazans? Where are they? How is this happening?
Raymer admitted it would take a lot for her to work for peace again.
They have to earn back my trust. Everybody has to earn back my trust. Also the IDF, who let the ball drop on October 7th, not on purpose, but there were many, many mistakes that were fatal mistakes that were made that day that cannot ever, ever happen again.
Julie Stahl, CBN News, Kibbutz Nirim, Israel.